Not very good at this. Maybe I should be taking it. Let's deposit that stuff. Can I like press buttons or something? Can't do that. Enter. Nope. No quick way to do that. Blood. Guess we could put blood in here. We could put that in there. Put some beer in there. Do it like that. So I still need these things. So those were what, 60 copper? I need 6 of them. So I need 3 silver, 60 copper. What? You dropped another one of these things, man? Wait, hold on. Do I have enough? I need one more. Chop down this tree. Go. Knock that bad boy. That there. I do that. Autopsy. Let's take the blood. I think we might just take everything. Well, there's no chest in here, so I guess. Yes, there's that. Okay. Surgeon's mistake. Your inexperience shows the surgery didn't go well. You made a mess of the body. That's fine. Don't care about that. Bone. Just take the body. We're gonna throw this one in the river. You liked Rex as well? He was optimistic and people said that was just generic. But come a certain time in the story, his optimism comes crashing down and he matures. Exactly. That's exactly how I think. Or thought, I guess. I get if you only play, you know, the first 15 hours, 20 hours, what have you, of the game, you know, I can get it, you know, like, okay, Rex is being a little too optimistic, you know, this guy needs to calm down. But he grows as a character. And granted, you do have to make progress to that point. And if you do end up watching my playthrough, I do not give that game much praise when it comes to the beginning of the game. It's rough. It's a rough start. Okay, so I have the skull, so I need to talk to the astrologer the next moon cycle. So, any other quests that I can work on? I can talk to the Mr. Inquisitor. Activate the portal on Witch Hill. Okay. I'm still working on that. I still need paper and ink. I need to find a fishing rod of some sort. I need to get a stamp. I need to get a bottle of wine. So a lot of the stuff is tied to the astrologer. Or some of it's tied to the astrologer. So I guess kind of work on technologies and making money. One of the best ways that I can. Place for the berry tree. Building. Woodworking. Firewood. Should probably work on that. In fact, man, I'm starting to forget her name. what's her name, like Nia? Is it Nia? I think it was Nia. I didn't like Nia for quite some time, and then Nia also grew on me. I was very happy with most of the characters. Matter of fact, as I'm thinking about the game, off the top of my head, I cannot recall a single character that I disliked, main character wise. I am in the process of rewatching my own playthrough, actually, just so that I remember all the lore. Or oh, it's Redquisitor Day. Oh, but I don't have any energy. Go talk to Redquisitor. Oh wait, no, this is not Redquisitor Day. I'm tripping. Certainly there were a few complaints I had about the writing when that turning point happened. Oh yeah, there were definitely some writing mishaps in that game. Yeah. One particular thing, and this is kind of spoilery, but so maybe I won't be very specific with it, but I'll say if you play Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and you get to the end of it, it has a very specific ending, and it does a very specific thing with that ending. I know this is probably being too vague, but like, I'll say it delves into another genre that I didn't think it would go into. And so when it did that, I was like, okay, you know, I guess that's a thing. But then Xenoblade Chronicles 2 also did that. Man, this durability nonsense is getting on my nerves. But Xenoblade Chronicles 2 also kind of did something similar in that direction. And that just made me wonder, like, what's the point? Why did it have to go in that direction? Of course, you know, after I beat it, you know, some other viewers were saying, you know, like, all the Xeno games basically take that direction and all this other stuff. So I was like, okay, you know, that makes sense, I guess. Just, it seemed like Xenoblade was very down to earth. I was doing something over here. Very down to earth, and it going into that extra genre. And like at the end, basically, was a, I don't know. I don't want to say unnecessary, but just, I guess, wasn't what I wanted. I guess. I don't know. Great game, though. Definitely recommend it. We call it a Wonderba. Like viewer interpretation ending. Make your theory about how it will continue. Yeah. That too. Okay, so how many? I need one more. Although at this point, I'm not really. I'm just kind of doing things to do things. Oh, did I not get a red one from that? Oh, I did get a red one for that. It just didn't give it to me. Iron ore stockpile. Alright, so I want that. Honestly, I probably should have went for this, so that I can make these as repair kits. But I guess a stone repair kit Worst thing in the world. Speaking of that, actually, this is the next thing I need to go for. Alrighty, so shopping spot. I can do that after I sleep. Let's dump that in there. The young blood in there. Man, we are so far away from astrology. Yeah, I think this won't give away much spoilers, but you hated how the party forgave someone too quickly about an event. Made you a little mad. Forgave somebody. It's been a little while since I played it. I played it in December and I beat it, I think, in December as well. So I gotta think. I'm probably not gonna remember it though. How many did I need? Was it 4 or I think it was 5? Oh, I already have 4. I don't think it was 5. It was 5. Life is hard. Oh. I think I might know what you're talking about. I guess to get a clarification, are you talking protagonist being forgiven or antagonist being forgiven? That'll give me the clarification I need. Alright, so firewood. That'll be for the furnace. Protagonist? Oh, then maybe I don't know what you're talking about. Protagonist. What could it be? Because they're protagonist. There's definitely an antagonist spot in the end where I was just thinking, like, really? Like, this is the road it's gonna have to go down? I won't be able to sneak that one in. That one anyway. Alright, time to sleep. Happened in that chapter. It's towards the end. Yeah, I don't... It's not coming to mind for me. Ooh. Do these things have... Do I get those little iron thingies from these things? No, but I do get those things. Oh, I do get them. Heck yeah. If I get lucky enough, maybe I won't have to buy the parts from Homeboy Slice. Yeah, not coming to me off the top of my head. I'm thinking of all the protagonists. Which are basically party members. I can't think of any of them that really get forgiven for stuff that they shouldn't be forgiven for. Or at least happen too quickly. Then again, it's been many months. Not enough energy. Yeah, you're gonna have to help me out with this one. What does their name start with? Take this one step at a time. Did you play Xenoblade Chronicles 1? I would assume you have, if you played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but you know, I guess there's a possibility that you didn't. Let's deposit all this stuff. And on top of that, did you play Xenoblade Chronicles X? Always curious. People played those games. Right, I did want to go over here. I wanted to see if I can get one more of those thingamabobbers. Come on, give me one more. Let's see. So gravestones now. So can I work on gravestones? Stone cutter. I can do that. Can't do that because I need 3 more of those. Let's go ahead and do a stone cutter. Ooh, I was like, ooh, I can rotate, but not really. I could just change the direction. I guess it just makes most sense to put that there. Yeah, that still doesn't help me. Which is very regrettable because that just tells me that I really do. Ooh, look at how much I got from that. That was a lot. It's really regrettable because that really tells me how much I actually do need to replay or watch my playthrough of that game all over again. You played the heck out of Xenoblade 1, never had enough space for X on your Wii U? Ah. I heard a lot of negative things about X, so I never really got around to playing that one. It is tentatively on the list of games for me to play, though. Hey, let's make another one of these because I give a lot of reds. Oh, it's Inquisitor Day. I bet you he already left. I wasn't paying attention. Time is at 4:30. Yep, there he is right there. Oh. All right, well, I'll just have to make sure not to forget the astrologer. The astrologer is important. Oh, he dropped a body. When did he drop the body? That gets on my nerves. When key bindings can be swapped out for this game, that is going to be important. Alright, this body's going in the river. Man, I need to sleep right now. Really? Xenoblade Chronicles, I played Xenoblade Chronicles 1 last year. It was only a few months before Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And I like telling the story, even though I've told the story a million times. I played that game, or I bought it, I played it, and I was like, what the heck is this game? The combat is so weird, funky, and I don't know if I like it. I need to set it aside. You know, maybe I'll give it a chance another time. Fast forward a couple of months. I'm like, you know what? Or maybe even years. I don't know. I was like, you know what? I have Xenoblade Chronicles 1 lying around. Let me try giving that a shot again. I play it again, get about 20 minutes in again, and I'm just like, man, this combat is just so weird. You know, it's like, I'm not really feeling it. So I set it down again. And Q last year, I said, all right. Like, I legit did not give Xenoblade Chronicles 1 the chance that it deserved. I tried it twice, and, you know, like 20 minutes is just not enough, no matter what. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna play it. And I'm gonna force myself to play as much as I need to, basically, to actually get a definitive I don't know, words. For some reason I want to say interpretation. That's not the word I want to use at all. So we'll just go with impression. Definitive impression on the game. And I played it. I played it for about an hour and 30 minutes. And at the end of that hour and 30 minutes or so, I loved it. And I kept beating myself up over how I did not play this game for longer before. But at the same time, it kind of worked out because I actually got to stream it. And it was a lot of fun streaming that game. Man. The amount of times I didn't give that game an opportunity was, it just hurts. Let's see. I know the scenario you're talking about. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to... Alright. I'm just gonna have to say that my memory is really bad. And that's the reason why I can't remember what you're talking about. I know the scenario that you're talking about, and I know a lot of things that happen like before that and after that, but for whatever reason my memory is just blanking on that. But again, it's been almost a year since I played that game, so what I'll say is that I'm in the process of watching through my own playthrough, so when I get to that, I'll be like, oh my gosh, that's what Mystery Synergy was talking about. It might be a while though, because I started watching Steins Gate again yesterday, and I'm on episode 9 or 8 or 7 or something like that. Just holy moly. Steins Gate is so crazy. You like anime, give it a shot. For some reason this is still here, so it might be top 3 favorite anime of all time. I don't know why I'm waving this card around. If I could alt-tab from this game, I would close the stream that is currently offline. Get a new stream up over here. that I can every now and then glance over here. But life is hard. Am I still in full screen? I think I am. Ooh, I see a texture. We'll say blending issue. Even though it's not really an issue, but, you know. Just the things that I notice sometimes. I'm gonna point it out. Yeah, you love anime as well? Anime is pretty good. You know, I mentioned earlier that RPG stories, they have such a low bar, and so I don't really judge them very harshly on how good the story is. Anime is kind of like that, where there's just so many bad animes out there that it's a lot of work. Yo, where's the wine, man? Oh my gosh, ink is so expensive. Paper is so expensive. My dog. My dog. Oh, that's a useful book. Actually, not as expensive as I thought they would be. Hey. Interesting. I thought I was supposed to get the wine from this guy. Get a bottle of wine. Oh. We'll talk to the dude again, I guess. Your favorite is Uninhabited Planet Survive. I have never heard of that one. The fact that it's not... Are you kidding me, man? This has got to stop. Oh, that tree grew back. Interesting. The fact that your favorite anime is not Rurouni Kenshin or Trigun or Cowboy Bebop or geez, what other animes out there that are just super popular that everybody likes? The fact that you have a different favorite anime from everyone else that I basically spoke to, that's a +1, man. Unfortunately, I have to join the crowd. I specifically didn't mention this one because, you know, whatever. But my favorite anime is Death Note. And then Steins Gate is probably number 2 or number 3. Oh. FPS is all over the place. Okay, so... I need to improve the graveyard. That's what... number 1 thing I need to do right now. Got into anime at about 2016. You went after hidden gems. Pretty good idea. I have an Excel document of all the anime that I need to catch up on. And every year, every season, it gets longer and longer, and I just fall farther and farther behind. Okay, let's create more grave sites here. Alright, so we're at -5. I need some repair kits. Made out the stone cutter. It is a church day, so hopefully I can get the church thing wrapped up while the guy is still there. That way I can just progress that right away. Oof, this is expensive. Okay, so let's just stick with gravestones then. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright, we're gonna have to wait a week for this, looks like. I kinda like games. We all have different tastes, and for me, who hasn't watched all the popular anime, it's kind of a blessing and a curse. Or it's kind of like games. I agree with you right there. I haven't watched a lot of the old school animes either. And so when people told me like, oh, you should totally watch Trigun, I was like, okay, you know, let me read up on it, see if it's my style. And, you know, I go and I read up and I'm like, oh, you know, okay, this definitely looks like my style. I go to watch it. It's something totally and completely, it's like, it's some crazy goofy comedy. And I was like, what the heck? It's not what I was expecting at all. Can I just replace it? I can. Wait, so... don't go anywhere, dude. Remove this one. Stay there, church guy. Stay there. Almost done. Wait, no, I need to get +5, don't I? It doesn't need to be 0. Alright, I'm far behind. Yeah, +5. Okay. Alright. Well, you win this time, church guy. I don't remember what I was talking about. This happens a lot. Let's just keep making these things. Bleep. Oh, yeah, Trigun. That was like some crazy goofy anime. So, just like, all right. Not my style. It's not what I wanted out of it. Then again, I'm one of those people that thinks Naruto is quite possibly one of the best animes ever because it is the only show, like TV show, anime, maybe even movie, maybe just like in any medium that I can think of, where the payoff for character stories and arcs is so good. You know, if they dangle a plot thread in like the first 10 episodes, you will get a payoff for that plot thread eventually. May not come right away, but it'll arrive. And when it does arrive, it'll do a good job of reminding you of the plot thread that it dangled in front of you, and then it'll give you the payoff for it. And what other medium have I experienced where it's done it that well? And nothing comes off the top of my head. I gotta give the props to the Naruto, man. Alrighty, so this, remove that piece of garbage. Mad props to Naruto. Okay. What was that? Also, Itachi is the greatest anime character of all time. Fight me. But you would totally recommend Uninhabited Planet Survive? Like a survival anime? Those kids trapped on a planet and lots of character development and drama issues? Alright. My first question is it... Well, actually, I guess it can't be a slice of life if it's that. To which I will say, I will write that down. Let me go to sleep. Actually, let me see. So we're fine for there for right now. We're fine for here for right now. Beekeeping. I don't think I really care about that right now. Place apple tree and berry tree. It's super cheap. I can get that anytime I want, so I shouldn't really care about that right now. Weapons. This I'm interested in. But I can't get there yet. We might go tools, because tools. I actually have enough to afford both of these. Let's grab anvil first. Oh yeah, woodworking. We might want to grab that instead. Carpenter's workbench. But we'll grab tools later. We'll make some more stone whatchamacallits. Right. Bleep. Alrighty. Uninhabited planet survive. Okay. There's another anime that was recommended to me by another viewer, J Beast, and that was JoJo's Bizarro Adventure. And I got, I think, 2 or 3 episodes in, and it was interesting. Went down a direction that I'm skeptical about, but that's also another one that I need to continue watching to see if I like it. All right, so let's. Oh, I need to go talk to that the skull to find out where I get the wine from, because I thought it was from the astrologer, but he wasn't selling wine. Slice of life elements. Is slice of life anime one of your likings? I actually do not like slice of life anime. I don't really have any particular reasons for it. Okay, you're not gonna tell me where to get that, huh? See how it is. Oh, ooh, I need to repair that. I think people might look at me a certain way after saying this. The only slice of life anime I have ever seen was Fruits Basket. Can I just like destroy these or something? And no, I do not recommend Fruits Basket. Not at all. I must have been really bored that day or something. I don't know. You don't mind that? You love Fruits Basket? Read the entire manga? I don't read mangas either. I'm one of those people where when in the position of you could read the book, or you could watch the movie or the TV show or the anime, I'm gonna watch it. Which is why the Game of Thrones crowd, the book readers, are always so rambunctious. Alright, so I'm guessing I cannot buy wine from you. Oh, ask about the garden. Which, you know, the Game of Thrones crowd and the book readers. It actually gets me into that because I think the book readers are too harsh on Game of Thrones. They want the show to be exactly like the book. And when I think of that situation, I wouldn't want to read the book and then watch the show that's exactly like the book. I would want them to try new things. You know, hey. I would want them to try new things. I would want them to explore new storylines. You know, if they have to cut things out, well, it's because they're on television. They don't have, you know, I don't know, millions of words, I guess. I don't know any books out there that are millions of words, but, you know, they don't have the constraints that books do. Books, you can get away with a lot as far as word count goes. But TV shows, it's a little bit more difficult. Talk with the merchant on that day. I can do that. See, the thing with anime, it's like an advertisement of sorts. If you like it, you could buy the rest of the story. Hey, that is a wonderful outlook. I like that view on the whole situation. I dig that a lot. So I can't go inside there. Oh, I can talk to this guy. I didn't think I could. Maybe if I, oh, okay. This chain. Ender's Game. Hold on a second. These are recipes. Not too interested. I have a quest with you? Yes, I did. I need to find someone to talk to. I need to open up the window. Can I, like, steal some chickens? Another fishing spot. Still don't know how to get a fishing pole. All right, let me open up this window real quick. Just a little bit. Oh, well, so I can go beneath the thing, but I still need more little iron parts. So I need to wait until the bishop day. I don't have enough money for paper and ink, but I suppose I could eventually work on doing something like that. I could wait for Merchant Day. Merchant Day's already passed, though. Silver Star Fish. How do I start fishing? Cookery. Nope. Building. Nope. Missing. Nope. Farming and agriculture. Beekeeping. Gardening. Trunk garden bed with sticks. Apples. Nope. Book writing. Theology. There's cremation. Nope. Anatomy. Nope. Okay, so there's no fishing rod from what I can tell. Oiled again, I guess. Let's get some more stone. We need some stone. Death Note adapted the full story. That's why people like it. However, anime like Fruits Basket have a cliffhanger ending. Well, at least for me, Death Note is great. Don't get me wrong. But once the L arc wraps up, that's definitely when it goes downhill. I still like it, but everything after L arc is not nearly as good. It's kind of sad. If they ended it on L arc, it would probably be the greatest anime of all time for me. And I don't even know if anything could even compare to the L arc. I love TV shows and whatnot that are like that, where it's just like intrigue and mystery and like that suspense. Oh man, it was so good. So good. Death Note was never the same without L. Yeah. L was very important for that show or anime. Only you had a better axe. I mean, I need a better axe. I could build you a house. Really, man, recipe? Why does everybody want to teach me food? Iron Axe. I'm trying to think of other animes that I really, really liked. Incredibly, nothing is coming to mind. Some sort of guard tower over there and dropping a lot of frames, or well, dropping a lot of FPS. Not necessarily frames. Can I break this rock? I don't know why I'm dropping frames in this game, by the way. Yeah. Also, there's a speech volume slider. I don't think I've heard any voice acting or anything like that. Can I mine this? No. Op-ed game. Have you ever wanted to learn how to do manga get made? What artists have to do to make that a reality? I've seen a few miscellaneous things about that. I've never like seen a documentary or anything like that, but I'm not gonna be able to do this, huh? Yeah. But I've read an article or two about it. I know it's stressful work out there. That's about all I know. I don't think we need money. Okay, it's not astrologer day. There's an anime about manga artists. I think I've seen that one. Like every time or every new season, Kotaku puts out an article of like all the anime that's gonna come out, and that's primarily where I like looking at those little articles that they post. All right, this, like, you guys can't see the frames here, but I don't know what's going on. FPS is stuttering for me. And there's no way you can get me to believe that this game requires so much horsepower. I got a 1060. This game should not be able to use the full power 1060. Did I finish clearing out everything over here? I did. What does it cost? Get this fixed up. It's gonna cost a lot. There. Gosh. Stuttering is driving me nuts. Cook. Alright, so I need some apples for some berry juice. Get honey for some green jelly. Get berry juice to make red jelly. Alright, so I think there was like iron ore up here. Yeah, there we go. There's also some slimes. Oh! Okay. Wasn't expecting some bats. So no anime will ever beat the Studio Ghibli movies. The only Studio Ghibli movie I've seen was Howl's Moving Castle. Well, I wanted to sell these, but I guess wasn't able to sell them. Destroy them. And Howl's Moving Castle was weird. Oh my gosh, is that a weird... Oh my gosh, that's a lot of enemies. Die, zombies. There's no way I'm gonna have enough to mine that one, so I guess I better rest. But yeah, that's the only Ghibli movie I've seen. I hear a lot of good things about him, though. The show. True. Blood. Young blood.